Welcome back, everybody.
Hey guys, Daniel and Aiden in the booth here.
This is what, round 4 now, I think.
Round 4.
Or this is the halfway point after it's done, but still got a hot matchup here between Owen of the Downriver Junkies and Noah of the Pinconning Pineapples. That's right, we got a Noah doubleheader on stream.
Yes, sir. We have we listened to our viewers and realized that they crave Noah gameplay.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of see why. That second game against me, actually, he shut me out, and I'm not gonna lie, Aiden. Last time I had the Peach team, it was my worst performance ever, and this time I'm not confident I'll beat that. I believe we're starting this one on Warriosity, which is a fun part.
As always, very fun.
We're starting to get really into the season now, and I think a lot of the teams have figured out a good amount of what is working and what doesn't work on their team. The interesting thing I've seen a lot of so far, I haven't been able to watch every match, but a lot of the away teams are winning this draft event.
That is true. I don't think anyone here picked the best part for their team, but we did see a flurry of transactions after game 1.
And it's interesting because when I was picking mine personally, I thought Yoshi Park would be very good for my team. Just like looking at it on paper, I have been very wrong. Yoshi Park has been not good for my team. I've mainly struggled to score on Yoshi Park, but that's not this match. This match is on Warriosity as Yod starts this match out by striking out.
Owen having the very defense-first team. He's pitched a no-hitter. He's pitched a shutout here and there.
I do not believe Owen gave up a run. I think that, if I recall correctly, Owen is currently, his run differential is +3. He has scored 3 runs and given up 0.
2-0, I believe.
Yep, and I think his match was on stream earlier, so
Viewers at home should know, if you're tuned in for that. If you're just tuning in, hi, how are you? We're here to take you on this magical voyage on this Mario Super Sluggers.
But yeah, after the first round of games that were played, there were a fair amount of transactions that occurred. I'm guessing our other commentators before us didn't mention them, because they tend to not to, in my experience.
Waluigi Jam as well.
But Silver Lake exchanged Petey Piranha and Blooper for Mario and Light Blue Yoshi. The Pinconning Pineapples, as actually you've seen, exchanged Luigi out for the Mii. And finally, the Macomb Commanders exchanged Diddy Kong and Funky Kong for Blooper and Petey Piranha. So if you notice there, Silver Lake kind of gave up some of their pieces, and Macomb kind of picked them right back up.
Am I going to pass up an opportunity to steal both Blooper and Petey Piranha when I already have Boo and King Boo? Heck no.
Yeah, this Downriver Junkies team, though, is one of the 3 that has stayed static. The other 2 being Sand Beach Sluggers and Flint Flapjack so far.
Paratrooper with a terrible read on that ball. It's going to be a base hit for Blue Pianta. Off the boomerang, bro. Off the error arrow. Makes it runners at first and third with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate is Purple Toad.
Noah wants to end Owen's reign of not giving up a run right now with this purple little toad. Count out though, and it looks like it's gonna be 2.
Pianta not scoring on that play. Double play, no runs across. Here comes the Mole.
And honestly, I think that's kind of the only thing Pianta could have done there. And Monty Mole ground out that runner that it was. I don't think there was an out when Pianta reached the third base there, but he was not able to get home.
Owen with a minor pop off there, just a little twist and a little hook. Let's go. K-Rool fouls it down the line with the star swing. Perhaps we see a K-Rool strikeout. Yes, we shall.
And Wario,
wafting.
Anyway, Red Critter's up.
He's wafting. And Red Critter grounds out.
A lot of ground out so far is honestly not that out of the ordinary for a Mario Sluggers team. Another one coming out from Red Yoshi. through 2. No scores.
I mean, Owen only scored 3 runs between the first 2 games.
I wonder if Owen's strategy might be to just try to chip away at his opponent, and even if he doesn't score a bunch, just make his opponent not score at all. Waluigi is, in my opinion, the best pitcher in the game after all.
I would agree with that opinion. I think Waluigi is definitely the best pitcher in this game.
Speaking of which, though, Waluigi still, of course, getting the shutout going there. Now we're through 3 innings with that
beautiful play from Shitter,
the man himself. I think I recall that the first game of the Junkies versus Beach Buggies went to, was it 7 innings? So that might have been the 15th consecutive shutout inning from the Junkies, if that's the case.
Pitching and defense, it wins championships. That's what they like to say.
And Owen definitely wants to find something to come back, because last draft event he had a bit of an honest underperformance. He had been doing better and better, improving, getting better results as time was going on, but last draft event was a little bit of a step back for him. He did not make the playoffs, and I'm sure he wants to find his way back in, and it seems like so far the pitching has been working. But Yell Pianta has something to say about it, getting to first without an out.
May we see a pitching change here? Yep, here comes the Magic Koopa. That's how Owen's been getting it done. It's been a combination of Waluigi, Magic Koopa, and King K. Rool for when you really just need that out.
You also might see a very funny pose coming up here, because Waluigi, there he is a very funny catcher stance.
He is lanky.
It's funny because Waluigi is quite a good fielder, but because he doesn't have chemistry with anybody else besides Wario, I find that a lot of the time he just kind of ends up at your catcher spot because he doesn't have a better place to be.
Blue Pianta with his second hit of the game as Yellow Pianta rounds the base and dives back in.
Ooh, a little bit of a... Don't really know what the purpose of overrunning that base was. There was no way he was making it to third on
There's
that.
never a purpose.
There's never a purpose.
Yellow Me squares up the star pitch, but it's foul. We're gonna need, another star on line, but it's a ground ball. Shortstop onto first base, double play. Owen with another pop off.
Yeah, honestly, Magic Koopa, that was just the pitch exactly that Magic Koopa wanted the Yellow Me to swing at, because that was a double play ball. Like, absolutely, you swing at that pitch, you're not gonna get good contact out of it. Shutout continues here. We go bottom 4. Waluigi up with stars, but doesn't use them. But it gets past the mole. Waluigi now on first. Nobody out. Good amount of stuff happening with nobody out, but neither competitor's been able to capitalize on it yet. Speaking of which, immediately doubled off. Suddenly, another inning that was looking hopeful. Now 2 outs, nobody on base. And we now go into the 5th inning of this game with no scores.
Guys, you haven't seen much offense on this setup. Purple Toad connects deep left center field. That ball is gone. Shutout broken up. The shutout streak broken up. It is now 1-0 Pinconning.
And of course, who else to do it other than the man himself?
Purple Toad.
But I would not say a 1-run lead is safe here. Monty Mole trying to tack on another, but it hooks foul just past the hole. Still finds a place in center field there for the ball to drop, though. Monty Mole now on first. Wario coming up, and I know that Noah wants to use the stars here. Oh, and now bringing out the hard-throwing arm of King K. Rool, trying to throw the heaters down, see if Noah can get the timing, and he will for the star swing. That'll be a fair ball. This will, at least, pretty much will advance the runners. Runners now on the corners with nobody out. This seems like Noah's big opportunity to try and tack on even more.
Koopa really late on the throw there. I wonder if Owen even threw the ball. Wasn't expecting the tag up from Monty Mole, who is a noted aggressive and smart base runner.
Honestly, yeah. Kind of based. Speaking of base, though, K-Roll with a strikeout.
The pineapple drives it, same spot that purple toe hit it, and that ball is gone.
Pinconning pineapples looked like the whole time I was talking about that, you know, maybe Downriver was trying to chip away at their opponent, but it looked like the Pinconning pineapples were just kind of trying to find their position that they wanted, and now they're capitalizing on it. 4 runs in the top of the 5th. Oh, Yoshi also punches another one through. The rally continues.
Carroll gets just enough curve on it to get Blue Pianta to fly out. We go bottom 5. Downriver is down river. And also down 4-0.
Yeah, what looked like, honestly, a pretty hopeful game for them has now turned on its head, and now it seems like almost an impossible mountain to climb here unless you can really get something going quick. K-Roll grounding out is not going to help that.
A slight curve is killer against K-Roll.
And Red Critter strikes out looking.
The quick pitch from Mario.
Going down to his last out, and it will be a soft grounder to the first baseman. Noah with another shutout wins this one 4-0.
Takes game 1 that will improve his record to 2-3 now.
Owen now, also now falling to 2-1, which means that nobody is undefeated already. Everyone is at least 2-1 or 3-1. We have some 2-2s, 2-3. There is nobody who has not lost a game yet. Honestly, last time I think we did it with 6 players. I think the number 1 seed ended up being 8-2, I want to say. And at this point, without the pace that we're going at, I honestly question if the number 1 seed's going to be able to get that far, because people are dropping a lot of games already.
It's been close. It's been intense. It's anybody's game.
I mean, for example, we have seen Noah, our current reigning champion, has already dropped 3 games in his first 5. In fact, it was 3 of his first 3. He didn't start winning until second game against yours truly, but now though it seems like he's figured something out with this team. 2 shutouts in a row, and now asking Downriver to respond.
It's wild to say things like figure out this team when he has the same team every event.
And I think I heard some unfortunate news. I think I heard it just out of the corner of my ear. It sounds like a mercy rule occurred on setup 2. And based on who said it, I'm guessing that the Sand Beach Sluggers mercy ruled the Silver Lake Beach Buggies. Unfortunate there, because honestly, if you get mercy ruled, your run differential might never recover.
First rule in this game is past the 3rd.
I think it can happen in any inning in this game, actually, and I'm pretty sure it could even happen technically in the first. It just has to be either if you're batting the bottom of the inning, or you have to get through the bottom of the inning if you're batting first.
Editing, fact check that.
But anyway, game 2 of this series between Downriver and Pinconning. Pinconning looking to even up their record at 3-3 here. Downriver looking to not even up their record and stay positive.
It's a funny way of phrasing it, but yep, Downriver can't afford to lose another game here, I think. Especially with how the field's looking right now. Every win is going to matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Every single little thing can affect these standings in such a big way, because even though we play 10 games in this format, it's only 10 games compared to like regular baseball where you're playing over 100.
Magic Koopa bobbles it up to himself and makes the out.
It always looks weird when Sluggers does that, but like that is a thing that happens in real life where they like can't quite get the glove on the ball, but the ball pops up and they grab it. Like that does happen in real life, but when it happens in Sluggers, it looks so like uncanny.
This game's a little jank, as we say. Deep fly out, just not enough on that swing to get it out of the yard from
Yeah, he's in the corner. He's been in the corner for a little bit now, and hopefully, I'm not sure if he roots for the teams who pick him or if he's just a completely neutral party.
Wario wafting again after getting another strikeout. K also rounds out to the right side again.
K-Roll is, to me, just such a weird player because every time he comes up, the opposing player has to know that he can hit a home run, but his contact is just so bad that most of the time he's not getting a home run at all. He just grounds out, and then that's why he is stuck in B tier on our tier list.
Not a K-Roll believer, eh?
Slow as dirt. You can throw the ball pretty well.
Yellow Toad into the gap. That's gonna be extra bases. Paratroopa gets it back in. It is a 1-out double for Yellow Toad. These Toads have been putting in work so far for Noah.
But speaking of the yellow squad, we have Wario, even though it's not actually Wario.
Wario with an F in front.
Coming up now. Grounds out, but does advance that runner. A hit here would score Yellow Toad. But honestly, Yellow Pianta isn't really one for small ball that often, and can't get it over K-Roll's head, ending that inning. We're still scoreless, but we're still in the early stages of this game. Teams are still feeling out how they want to play here on Luigi's Mansion. I feel like there's been a lot of that ground out right along that first base line for Owen so far.
Owen's got that cutter working right now. With Wario fast and just a little bit of movement is usually enough to get it past the guy.
Owen's still waiting for something to get going. We'll have to try again next inning. Rose going into the third. Curious to see what Noah does in terms of using stars versus not, because he's got 5 of them banked up. Just one here on Yellow Yoshi and gets it through, and Boomerang Bro biffs it. That's gonna give an extra base to Yellow Yoshi there.
Noah finally going the star swing, trying to get something going. Blue Pianta gets it. It's caught.
That was honestly a very, very good catch there in that outfield. I honestly thought the ball was going to drop and that was going to be a, Yellow Yoshi advancing at least to third, maybe even home. But looks like Monty Mole's going to do it instead. He's going to punch Yellow Yoshi in.
Oh, just in front of the laser throw is Yellow Yoshi. We have a score here. Pinconning on the board, 1-0 in the third inning.
Downriver going to look to their pitching board here. Going to switch in Magic Koopa. Honestly, maybe could have used that before for the Monty at bat, but better late than never here. But Toadsworth figuring out Magic Koopa immediately, punching one through. There's now 2 on, 1 out. Ooh, Noah's swinging at a pitch way outside.
He wants that RBI, he wants that star swing probably. Wario connects, sends it dead center field. No outfielder's gonna get it. That ball is gone!
Wario putting the Pinconning Pineapples up huge once again.
Holding up 3s on both of his hands for the 3 runs he just drove in.
It's now a 4-0 ball game. And now it's honestly, the story has become, can Downriver score? We're now through, what is this? Pretty much half of this game, and we've still yet to see a score come out from Downriver in this set.
Well, he's still got 3 half innings to prove us wrong.
He's gonna need it because he's got to dig out of a hole now.
Another ground ball to the right side. And Paratroopa straightens it out. Base hit to center field.
That's the start that Downriver needs. Now they just need to get it, keep it going.
Owen coaching his team there, saying, yes, that's exactly what we need. And then Boomerang Bro hits into a 5-4-3 double play, killing the rally immediately.
And it's exactly what Downriver did not want to see, and Magic Koopa's not going to do anything either.
Back to their old ways, ground balls.
That was a frame that Downriver needed to get something starting here, and they just didn't. They only have 6 outs now to score 4 runs to try and even get it to extras at this point. So K-Rool might be coming in again here.
Wario grounds out to the third baseman. Here comes Yellow Pianta. Whiffs at that quick start pitch. And then flies out lazily to left field. Caught by the center fielder, Paratroopa. 2 gone here for Yellow Yoshi, who lines up a star swing and gets past Magic Koopa into center field, base hit. 2-out rally possibly brewing here.
Owen has generally been doing a good job of keeping these rallies from really getting going, but there's just been those little times that he's given up the big runs, and that's been the killer of him. This one, though, it looks like Blue Pianta has some good power on it. It's off the wall!
That was a bloop shot to deep left field, and that almost got out off the relatively short wall in Luigi's Mansion.
And that is a very vital insurance run there for Pinconning. They have to be really happy about a 5-run lead as we get into the late stages of this game.
Noah having to burn 3 stars there, but he gets the base hit with Monty Mole.
2-out rally continues here. The old man up to bat. Another star used, and another hit through, and another run scored. It's now 6-0.
Owen sticking with K-Rool, saying, get 1 more out. Except that Wario gets his star swing, and that's going to score 1, maybe 2. Nope, just 1. 7-0 now.
And at this point, it feels more and more out of reach for Downriver. They have to stop this bleeding now, and thankfully Purple Toad grounds out for them. But a 7-run deficit for Downriver, and it feels desperate at this point for them. They haven't really been able to get the contact they've desired. I'm flashing back to it on where actually Waluigi looks like he's gonna punch one through. Meek needs to find the way around the gravestone, and the attack misses as well.
He just butted heads with Yellow Yoshi.
But yeah, I recall a while ago, Ian of the Ann Arbor Quackos having a honestly similar situation on Luigi's Mansion, where he just could not get the contact that he wanted on the ball and kept grounding out, couldn't get anything going, and couldn't really score. But that star hits off of. Just kidding. I was so ready. I was so ready to start getting Downriver going, start gassing them up here, but it's off one fielder and into another fielder's glove. We're now in the top of the 5th with still nothing for the Downriver Junkies.
Hey Twitch, if you're wondering why our players seem distracted there, it's because one of our captains, the captain of the Silver Lake Beach Buggies, just scored his first run in close to 15 games of draft event baseball.
Yeah, sounds about right. Actually, I think just kidding, I can't finish my thought, because Yellow Pianta connects once again.
Pineapple bomb.
It's now 8-0 in favor of the Pineapples, and at this point we have to consider, if it wasn't the 5th, we'd have to consider Mercy Rule.
Shitter able to make that catch though. 8-0 going bottom 5.
If Owen makes this comeback, it would be perhaps the most legendary comeback in draft event history. Down 8 runs. Cannot afford any outs at all.
Let's not kick him while he's down. But that's a base hit right field by Red Critter.
That's what you need to start. Now you need to keep going. Too many of these start hits going foul, though.
Noah's team deceptively good on defense. Wario, a capable pitcher, pitches to contact and gets double plays like that. Oh, not
Coop with the
turn
quick.
number 2. Coop with the quick. Pianta's in the field. Yoshi's in the field. It's a very good defense, all things considered. Except when you need them to run down the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. But now, Downriver down to their last out here. Boomerang Bro fouls another one off. And that ball will not find the gap it needs, and the game will end 8-0.
It's a shutout. Yeah, it is a shutout for Pinconning.
Yeah, Pinconning now has not given up a run in 3 games.
Maybe figuring it out. Is it that world champ difference?
Who knows? We'll have to find out as this draft event continues. We're now at the halfway point of this entire draft. We'll see what the second half holds.
Yes, we shall. With the next game, we shall be back soon. See ya.